Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage for his keynote speech on the Omniverse, harnessing local innovation for global transformation. The Consul General Weert Börner, LLM, the Federal Republic of Germany. Let's put our hands together for him as it comes up for his keynote speech.
It's shaky ground here. It's okay. A warm-hearted good morning to all of you. My name is Weert Börner. I've been the German Consul General to Lagos since 2.5 years meanwhile. And please allow me to stand on existing protocol. Distinguished Omniverse community, it is a special honor for me to participate for a second time at the Omniverse Opening Forum. It seems that my speech last year was not too boring, so you invited me again, and you even offered me 5 minutes more. I'm taking them. We have been entering an era defined by the omnipresence of digital technology. I can only congratulate the hosts and organizers of this summit on your achievement to regularly bring so many different stakeholders together to work on both the opportunities and the challenges connected to this digital revolution. Let me emphasize one important point from my diplomatic experience, especially in the Southern Hemisphere at the very beginning. If you look at Germany and others, so to say, old industrialized nations, and you compare it with so-called emerging economies, be it Nigeria or Mexico or Vietnam, then you can see one big difference when you talk about classical manufacturing, about the energy sector, or about productive agriculture. Those old industrialized nations may still have an advantage, but if you look at the digital economy, then countries like Nigeria, with a large share of young population that grew up with a digitalized environment, they have the advantage, I would argue. And I can give you concrete examples, just 2 of them right now. One is, look at your banking sector. The Nigerian best business banks, they introduced certain digital instruments already around 2004, 2005, 20 years ago. The best German business banks only came to this point of digitalization a couple of years later, after the Euro crisis in 2009 and 10. Or another example are your fintech startups like PayHippo or PiggyVest. They are very much advanced. They are competitive on a global scale. And because it's so nice, a third example, a German software startup in 2020 started to get too many orders to work on them in Germany because there is not enough young workforce in Germany due to demographic reasons. They asked a Nigerian partner, and now there are 70 software engineers working in Port Harcourt on orders that come from Germany. I think that's a very good example for digital cooperation today. Ladies and gentlemen, the title, Harnessing Local Innovation for Global Transformation, speaks to the incredible potential that lies within our joint grasp, the power of digitization to transcend borders and the role of local innovation in driving global change. Local innovation is the lifeblood, of economic growth and societal advancement. It is through the ingenuity and determination of local entrepreneurs that we see the development of solutions tailored to the unique circumstances of their communities. These solutions, when nurtured and scaled, have the power to drive global transformation. The Omniverse Summit is a testament to this incredible potential that lies within local innovation, and it is our collective responsibility to support and amplify these efforts. Now, a bit closer to Germany's commitment. Germany has long recognized the transformative power of digitization For us, embracing digital technology is not just about keeping pace with the rest of the world, it is about leading the charge towards a future where technology serves as a catalyst for sustainable development, economic growth, and social progress in a rules-based but liberal society. Let me give you just one rather easy example from the agricultural sector. When there are huge rice fields, and there are some, for example, in Nigeria and in other tropical and subtropical countries, you can either use pesticides the old way. You just go around and spray everything. All the fields, you spray them because you fear certain dangerous insects. But is that a good method? It costs a lot of money and it's poisoning your environment. The digital way is that you have a drone, that you fly over your fields, it's connected to a computer, you get the pictures and data, and then you know where the insects might harm your fields, and only there you spray. That's just one of the examples where digitization leads to a revolution in agriculture. In this spirit, Germany, through funding by the German federal government and implementation by GIZ, is proud to contribute to the digital transformation journey of Nigeria. Let me just add, as my colleague from the European Union spoke before me, the GIZ is a German institution. It's our agency for international cooperation. The regular case, so to say, is that they receive funding from the German federal government, but the mandate of GIZ allows that they can also get orders or receive funding from others, including the European Union. And we are very happy about this development because it makes our impact much larger in countries like Nigeria. So thank you, thanks to the European Union for your good cooperation, and a special thank you to GIZ. You are here with a big workforce, if I may say so. Mr. Helmut Hauschild from headquarters, Dr. Markus Wagner, the country director, Dr. Tewane Divani, where is she? Here, the Digital Transformation Center head, and many others, and even country directors from neighboring countries in West Africa. Thanks a lot to all of you for being here and for working so closely together. Now, Germany's main initiatives in this digital sector are, the one is the Digital Transformation Center in Nigeria, we have been talking already about. The second one is the Skills Development for Youth Employment SKY program, where we aim to equip young Nigerians with the digital skills needed to thrive in the modern workforce. By fostering digital literacy and entrepreneurship, we are empowering the next generation to harness the opportunities of the digital economy. And there is a third program. Our efforts extend to supporting women entrepreneurs through initiatives such as the Sustainable and Inclusive Economic Development for Decent Employment (SEDIN) program. By breaking down barriers to market access and providing mentorship and capacity building opportunities, we are ensuring that women-owned businesses can compete and succeed in the digital marketplace. In general, ladies and gentlemen, our experience has shown that a robust digital ecosystem can drive economic growth, create a lot of jobs, and improve the quality of life for all citizens. It is this experience that we want to share in our partnership with Nigeria, aiming to support and amplify the incredible work being done by Nigerian innovators and entrepreneurs. And as I highlighted already, this is not just a German, it is also a European approach. Both the European Union and also other member states, and while Switzerland is not yet a member state of the European Union, I'm sure you're in the same boat as us, dear Frank Eggman. So we are all together in our cooperation with Nigeria, which will also strengthen the contributions of all of us, of European Union member states and other countries, to digital infrastructure, digital public services, especially a good e-government system, and digital skills for all of us. Now there is this vision of collaboration and optimism, I hope. Nigeria is home to a vibrant and dynamic tech ecosystem with entrepreneurs and innovators who are developing solutions that address both local and global challenges. Let me just highlight the main sectors from our point of view. The first example I already mentioned is the fintech sector. Fintech startups in Nigeria have been doing a lot to revolutionize the world, especially financial services. And when our federal chancellor, Mr. Olaf Scholz, visited Nigeria in October 23, we organized a meeting of him and his advisors with 6 Nigerian startups. And the messages were very clear. We, the Nigerian startups, we are up to the challenges of today's world, and we even don't have to look for other places to get our young employees. You know, we ask the question, when you have to enlarge your workforce in your startup, where are you looking for, to which countries are you looking? And most of them said, well, the Nigerian market of young talents is big enough. We get them here in Nigeria or in West Africa, and we are fine with it. And that shows that the development has already progressed a lot. In the field of agri-tech, Nigerian innovators are developing technologies that improve agricultural productivity, enhance food security, and support sustainable farming practices. By leveraging digital tools such as drones, sensors, and data analytics, these startups are helping farmers increase their yields, reduce waste, and make better informed decisions. The third sector is definitely health tech. It's another area where Nigerian entrepreneurs are making significant impact. Telemedicine platforms, mobile health apps, and digital health records are improving access to healthcare, particularly in remote and underserved areas. These innovations are saving lives, reducing healthcare costs, and improving health outcomes for millions of people. Our last VIP visit from Germany was our federal president in December 2024, just 2 months ago. He also had a meeting with Nigerian startups. One was from the health tech sector, and this team introduced a kind of patient file, you know, digitalized patient file. It's an ongoing discussion how to have a good patient file in the German health system. And many of the German delegations said, we should take these Nigerian young people with us to Germany. They can help us a lot to find the best solution. The last sector I'd like to mention is education technology, EdTech. It's transforming the way we learn and teach. Nigerian EdTech startups are providing innovative solutions already that enhance access to quality education, support remote learning, and empower teachers and students with digital tools. These solutions are helping to bridge the education gap and ensure that more and more children in Nigeria will have the opportunity to learn and succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the success of these local innovations underscores the importance of fostering an enabling environment for entrepreneurship and innovation. This includes providing access to funding, mentorship, and markets, as well as creating a supportive regulatory framework. Allow me to appeal to the current federal government of Nigeria. Please continue with your laudable efforts to improve the ease of doing business. This is the only way to develop win-win solutions in an interdependent world. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to reiterate Germany's unwavering commitment to supporting Nigeria's digital ecosystem. Together, we can build a future where technology serves as a force for good, a future where a healthy and happy Omniverse becomes a reality for all of us. I wish you an inspiring and productive summit. Thank you for your attention.